Hello everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Good morning, everybody. The sheet which we were discussing yesterday was on jumbled paragraph. I hope you all remember about that. And the practice sheet of jumbled paragraph is also shared in your group. So gradually we require to discuss that. Okay. So how many of you have seen that sheet or tried to solve some questions if you have done? Anyone who has seen the sheet and tried to do at least one question? Anyone in the class? Nobody? Okay, good. Nidhi, do you see that? Nivedita,
Yes, sir.
did you try to solve any question? Or you didn't get time because yesterday only we have discussed? That's fair, you can say that. This is for everyone. Shaurya, Tushar, Yogesh, Diksha, Bansal. Are you listening to me? Aman,
Yes,
Anu,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
did you go through the sheet which was shared to you? No? Okay. Let's take the sheet of jumbled paragraph practice sheet. And this is what I have shared before. And try to answer this. Okay, let's take one by one. Shubhanshi has joined. Is she joining today or not? I don't know. Ganesh, did you see the questions? Shall we try? Can we start with you? Ganesh Pandey? Ganesh, are you listening to me? Ganesh, your voice is not reaching me. There is some microphone issue. Please check and please respond back. Okay, so Astha Gupta, can we start with you? Read the question and let's try to solve the first one. Astha Gupta, roll number 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Astha, read the question.
Yes, sir.
Read the question and try to solve the first one.
Okay, sir. Sir, the heading
Yeah, that's
or
the
direct.
question.
Okay, the sentences given in each question, when properly sequenced, form a coherent paragraph. Each sentence is labeled with a letter. Choose the most logical order of sentences from among the given choices to construct a coherent paragraph.
Okay, so I hope you all remember about coherent paragraphs. What is coherent and what is coherence? So following those techniques, you are going to solve these questions. So yes, Astha, go on. Tell me how will you solve this? We have discussed about how to solve a JP. Now tell me your strategy. How do you solve it? What should be the answer? It's up to you now. Yes, Astha.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Read the question. How do you solve? Yeah.
Democratic Western frequent use of progress design.
30 seconds has already been.
Sir, option B.
How?
Sir, because we cannot start with it also option A because it is started from it also gives the rise to a but we don't don't know the what we are talking about in this sentence.
Okay.
Or in second option, it is from the starting of a sentence. In a democratic system, frequent use of power is never desirable, be it on the part of government or the people. So we can consider it as a starting.
Option number B. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So then next,
Then
what is your option? What did you select? B.
yes, sir.
Okay. Then what about the next one?
Then D option, it destroys the
How?
state.
So which destroys the stability and security in public life?
Sir, democratic system.
Democratic system or frequent use of power?
Frequent use of yes, sir. Yes, sir. Frequent use of power.
Okay. Then next
Then
one.
C. Therefore, citizens should never resort to violent ways and means in democracy, though they have the right to oppose the government. It of then option A. It also gives rise to a feeling of and so what is animosity.
Animosity.
Animosity among the different sections of the society.
So do you think this is the right answer?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else who would like to contradict Astha? Anybody else in the class? Nidhi, Subhanshi?
Sir, according to me, I mean, I agree with Astha.
Okay. So here it also refers to what? A, option A.
Sir, wait, BDAC. I was going with that. Yes, sir.
That is-
With BDAC.
So if we are saying it also again, it is referring to the same democratic system which we are talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
So and therefore is basically comprehending or concluding the whole sense.
Yes, sir.
So option number B is incorrect, Astha.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So this is how you do
I,
mistake.
I get it, sir.
So within 30 seconds, you have given the answer, Astha, and your answer was incorrect. Okay, please take time. At least 3-4 minutes is there for you, and then you solve the answer. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Is it okay, everyone? Are
Yes,
you
sir.
convinced with C, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Others in the class, everybody. Anyone has any problem with A, the first question? Aarti,
No, sir.
Ashutosh? Okay. So who will solve next one? Tell me. Voluntarily सामने आइए.
Sir, me.
Shubhanshi. Okay, Shubhanshi. So this is your question. And your time starts now. Think, decide, and then explain. Give the answer and then explain. Your time has already started. You can read the sentence, Shubhanshi.
Yes, sir, I'm reading.
So it will be better if you can just speak up and try to solve. It seems that
No, sir,
you're all.
actually, I was silently reading. I thought it may disturb.
That's okay, but
Sir, I think C should be the starting of the paragraph. Or D. I'm confused.
what's your answer? What's your
D.
answer?
So C.
Do we have the option with B, Subhanshi? Why you're confused?
Sir, in C, it is said about the thief and the victim. So I'm thinking that if it is any starting of the paragraph, then we can represent B and E continuously as um, uh, I mean, as a hard work of the thief is described in B, and in E it is telling about a bank for um, for maintaining their safety related issues. Uh, I think it should work as a victim. So victim. So I am thinking if C should be the starting of the paragraph,
Okay.
then A, and then D. I mean C, B, E,
उसको क्या कर translate कर दिया
A, D.
तो क्या English बोलने की जरूरत
So option D.
CABET.
C, B. No, option D. C, B, E, D, A.
CBEDA. Okay. Anybody would like to contradict Shubhanshi? Somebody has said something. Message. Ketan is saying B. Ketan, can you please come enable your microphone? Ketan? Ketan? Are you going to respond? ऐसे आंसर देने से नहीं होगा. Nikhil, yes, you want to support Ketan?
Sir, it would be sir B, the CABE.
Okay, just explain how you are going through. So the opening statement is C, according to you.
Yes, sir. The C, the social cost of theft is both the thief and potential victim use resources to gain maintain social control over property. So it describes about the thief and the victim, the first, and then second. So then it further describes further describes about the both the parties involved in that and the capital and labor expenditure, and then sir and B describes further about it what are the components involved in the theft like cutters and locks. So E describes about the banks, and D describes about the so it further describes about the bank, like the technologies are advancing, so both the banks and the thieves should advance their technological skills for theft.
Okay, Nikhil, tell me one thing. What is being referred to as the potential victim? Can you answer that? In option number C, we have thief and the potential victim, two parties, right?
Said refer to the owner, the property owner, or the person owning any valuable property or thing.
Acha. So, do we have any reference of that particular thing in option number E as the potential victim? Did you get my question? I said, something can be referred as a potential victim in option number E? as Nikhil?
No, sir.
What about bank? Can we refer bank as the potential victim?
Yes, a bank can be a potential victim.
Yeah, correct. So the correct answer will be CABED. Subhanshi, is it clear to you?
Sir,
Tell me. Did you go through his argument, Subhanshi? So your answer was CB basically.
yes, sir.
Initial cost of theft in both the thief and the potential victim. So we have two components here, two subjects basically, which we are discussing here in this paragraph. So that is how you started as well. And then you said that you will talk about thief first. Okay.
As in the sentence written in C, it is also saying about the thief first.
Yeah, that's true. But when will you keep A then? According to you, the last sentence would be A, the conclusion
Yes, sir.
line. So don't you think that uh, there's no point in using that A thing, the A sentence in the conclusion after all these statements, which actually refers overall idea of the paragraph? Because 2A just refers that both parties use capital, the thief and the potential victim use capital and labor in the struggle to secure property rights. So that was just a part, and this cannot be the conclusive sentence, Subhanshu. Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
So the potential conclusive line should also reflect the whole idea of the paragraph.
So then B is,
Yes, B is absolutely correct, as said by Ketan and as explained by forgot the name.
okay,
So
sir.
that was absolutely correct.
Actually, I missed the arguments done
No,
by
don't-
Ketan and Nikhil.
If it happens, it will take time. So the point is that you have to understand, and the rules which we have discussed so far, it is also shared with you through WhatsApp. Please go through it, and practice only give you a correct sense of understanding this. Now, may I ask anybody else to participate? Nidhi, would you like to? Or anybody else, can come in front. Adarsh Mishra, Aditya Raj, Akshay, anyone? Would you like to join? Quickly, please don't waste time. Adarsh, Aditya, Akshay, nobody is willing to join?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Adarsh. So Adarsh, your time starts now. It will be better if you can just read the sentence. It seems that something is happening. Otherwise, everything is silent. I would love to listen to your understanding. What are you thinking? Adarsh, can you please speak up? Adarsh? Is there no need to say anything? I hope you all remember about a movie which is related to this point, this question. I don't know how many of you have seen this movie. Can somebody tell me which movie which we can refer with this question? Nobody has watched this movie? How come?
Sir, if it is any Hollywood movie, then I'm sure that I haven't watched it.
What about the fellows, your fellows? This movie is a very famous movie. I don't know why people are not commenting on it. Strange. So this movie came when I was doing my graduation. And it was, very famous one at that time. Around 2007 or 8, I think. Even before that.
So in 7 and 8, I think we were not habitual of seeing Hollywood movies. Even in this time, I don't see any Hollywood movie. So I don't think that
Prashant,
others.
do you want to say something? Prashant Kumar?
Are you talking about Spartans?
Yeah, so which movie it is?
Red.
Yeah, so I was expecting some response.
Yes, sir, it's a very good movie.
Yeah. So, Adarsh, your time is up now. It's over 3 minutes. No response is there. Come on, answer it. Adarsh, what's your answer? Quickly. Adarsh is not willing to say anything. Adarsh has started watching this movie or what? Adarsh, please solve this question. You can watch it after the class. What happened? The connection is there? Okay. Yes, Adarsh, go on. Yes, Adarsh, your voice is not coming to me. Ketan has already given the answer. Adarsh, tell me. Ketan has given his answer with a question mark, so he's not sure, it means. Adarsh, can I expect your answer or shall I ask somebody else? Although you have taken 3 minutes, more than 3 minutes. Okay, the question is open to everyone now. Yes, who would like to participate?
Sir,
Yeah,
A,
please.
A, sir.
A.
Option A. Option A.
Can you explain why? Why not
Yes,
B?
sir. Uh, so because if we start from the E sentence, male children were examined at birth by the city council and those deemed to be. Sir, in comparison of this, B can be most matlab, a good beginning, or we can say a perfect in the start. The Belicious is part and sacrifice all the finer things in life,
Okay.
and the finer things also refer to the male children's. It can be. That's why. And so after B, male children's, they are telling what finer things are sacrificed. And after that, C, the consistent, those fortunate are, they are telling about the case that those are fortunate enough to survive, means male children. In C, it is also mentioned babyhood were taken. So
Have you watched 300? Adarsh? Have you watched the movie 300, Adarsh? Who is answering it? Is it Adarsh?
um,
Akshay. Yes, sir. Did you watch Akshay then, movie? Did you
so,
watch the movie?
so which one?
300 movie?
No, sir.
Okay. So basically,
So what was the name? 300?
300, yes. 300. This is the movie.
So okay, I will watch today.
Yeah.
It was released in 2006.
2006, yes. I was in class 11th that time. Okay. So I was saying because this rigorous military training involved a lot of interesting thing. When the child which was left to a very difficult situation. So it's a very good movie. You can definitely watch. It's a very interesting one. Okay, so C would go. Absolutely, it will go. I'm sorry, I'm just deviating the things because I am just remembering all those things. So C is there, and then what's next? Akshay? B is C. Then what should be the next one?
So D and last A.
Okay, so if they caught in the act, they're punished, not for the crime, but for the lash of the whip. Okay. Anybody else who says, anything, any other opinion they have? No? Yes? Shubhanshi, Nidhi, Aman, Abhilash, anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. Yes, the correct answer is A, and it gives the complete sense. Okay, it becomes easy for them, probably, who knows about the story. Okay, so let's take question number 4 into consideration. The option is hidden somewhere, so let it hide.
So is it 300 prepare for glory something?
Yeah.
Okay, the 2007 American epic.
Yeah, you can just watch it, not just now, but you can definitely watch it in the evening. Okay, let's take question number 4. Who will answer 4? Nidhi, would you try? Without options? Listening. Nidhi Kushrest. Who would answer this? See, since you are not responding to this.
Sir, may I?
चलो try करो बिना options के.
Okay.
So what do you think, Sumanshi? Let's discuss.
Sir,
I'm not with time. Yeah.
I was reading the sentences so I could get the meaning.
अच्छा बोलो. कर लो पढ़ लो. Others also please read the sentences of question number 4.
Sir, I'm confused between E and A.
Okay.
Be a better start.
So let's start with A. Say if A is the first sentence, then what should be the next sentence? Ketan says that paragraph will start with B option. Okay, let's begin with A, Shivanshi. Since we have not seen. Yeah.
If we are starting with B, then what is they?
Who is they? Yes. That's the question.
I think the B, C, and D and F are connected with the description of the idea. Like people, how much disturbance is there in their work time?
Yes.
Finding the topic sentence and the conclusion.
So suppose if A is the initial sentence, what should follow A? That is my question.
I think no other sentence is readable after A.
Is it? If I say although there are large regional variations, it is not infrequent to find a large number of people sitting here and there and doing nothing.
Nothing.
Now, if I say that even those who are employed often come late to the office and leave early unless they are forced to be punctual.
Yes, sir, it can be. But what about E? We can't.
What's the potential of E? Can it be the opening statement? If it can be the opening statement, what should be the sentence which it should follow or precede?
Work is not dispute. If I start with E, then I can put D after it. And then B or C. Maybe B or BC.
Okay, see, if I say work is not intrinsically valued in India,
Yes,
this
sir.
will be a generic statement which will, if you read all the sentences, it will give you an idea of what being a generic statement, opening statement.
Yes, sir.
Now, considering this work, if you say A comes after E, which says that although there are large regional variations, it is not frequent to find a large number of people sitting here and there and doing nothing. Okay, so it means that
A and then D. Is
and
it?
then you say yes, then comes D. So if E, A, D sounds okay, then what should be that sentence which should follow D?
B or C.
B or C. Good, very good. So what do you think? What should be the last sentence now? You are halfway through. Let's decide the last sentence.
Only F is left.
Yeah, that's true. So what do you think? F should be the last sentence, or does F has that potential to be the last sentence? Or is there any other sentence which talks about something in general? I mean, something concluding everything, whatever we have discussed. Read and then
E, A, D. Yeah, E, A, D. Then if I put B and then F and then C.
So do you think C could be the final sentence?
Last sentence.
So it says, while working, one is struck by the slow and clumsy actions and reactions, indifferent attitudes, procedures rather than outcome orientation, and the lack of consideration for others. So it basically covers everything which we are talking about, which is basically, how work is not taken seriously.
Ignored.
Ignored in India, right? Correct word. So I would say that your answer is absolutely correct. And we go with EAD BFC. I hope you all have the practice sheet with you. So, if you can solve it without options, then that will be the best exercise you can do with JP. Of course, options are there, but if you can hide it and then solve it and then try to see whether your option is correct, it will be the best exercise you can have for competitive exams. Because competitive exams, sometimes they don't give options. वहां पे फंस जाओगे. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense to you? Others? 41, 40, धीरे धीरे अब कम हो रहा है. What do you think? Others? See, there's no point in removing you from the class now. We have a few number of classes left before your exam, December exams. And अगर आप नहीं सुन रहे हो या participate नहीं कर रहे हो, then you are going to lose. You know this. 35-40 minutes हो गए, I can end the class. But if you don't show the that, it's difficult. I don't know how to help with that. And then you will say that the teacher has not engrossed everybody. How would I do? अंदर तो घुस नहीं सकते हैं इसमें आपके घर पे. This is not possible. Only if you come to the class, we can say something to you. If I see you are talking to somebody, you're looking outside the window. Anyways, this
सर
is
दिसंबर के एग्जाम सर ऑफलाइन होंगे क्या?
हाई चांसेस हैं कि आप लोग अब यूनिवर्सिटी आएंगे बहुत जल्दी. ठीक है, तो अब जो आपने जो हॉलीडे एंजॉय किया है, समर हॉलीडे, विंटर हॉलीडे, सारा कुछ, so get ready.
सर कौन सी डेट है सर?
I am not the authority man. I am telling that the probability is high. So don't bother about your tickets. Abhi se hi. You will get an official information very soon. You know the condition of our country, right? Things are opening up day by day.
Yes
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So you cannot, and I believe most of you are missing your college.
Yes,
sir, we
sir.
are eager. Sir, we are eager to come soon.
Yes, that I know. So I mean that is the sense. So that this information which I have is like very soon when we know going to announce. Since we have just passed a holiday, a Durga Puja festival, so there's always a chance to get that numbers boosted. But how much time you can spend in your home, and that's the point. So everybody is getting adapted to this disease, so they can so anyways, I mean that's a part and parcel of things. I would request everybody to go through each questions and practice and try to solve. If you have any doubt, we can take any doubt in your next class. Any questions which you have doubt, we can discuss that, because I don't know whether we will be able to solve all 20 questions, because this is for your practice. I am ready to do that, but you need to do something, some groundwork. So let us meet in the next class with the question number 5 and the remaining options or remaining questions which you will do in your home, which I assume. At least do some 4 or 5 questions and see whether you can solve it without options or if it is there. We'll discuss about the answers in the next class, all the questions quickly. So please prepare and come. Is that okay, Shubhanshi, Adarsh?
Yes, sir.
Please do that. Okay. So thank you very much for the interactive class, and let's meet in the next class with the remaining questions, answers. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day, everyone.
Same to you,
care.
sir.
Thank you, Himanshi. Thank you, everyone. Let's see.